Hi, thanks very much for looking in. Now, full disclosure here, I'm not trying to be the forensics detailing channel. I'm going to leave all the expert stuff to John, but I get asked a lot about how I keep my everyday cars on the road and always looking sharp. And rather than repeatedly going on through a laundry list time and time again of what I use and how I do it, I thought I'd do a very, very quick little video so you can have some idea, just as a guidance, just what I've found over many years of keeping sports cars on the road and looking good on a daily basis. So starting at the beginning, when we're washing the car, well, when I'm washing the car, I use a product here called Ultimate Snow Foam. It's a British-made product, and I use it with the Autoglym snow foam container. The snow foam is nice and neutral. It's not aggressive. It doesn't work really, really hard on the paint. So it's not really a substitute for getting your hands wet and actually using your wash mitt on the car, but it does take the worst of it off, and it gives me a little bit of peace of mind that I'm not just driving grit into the paintwork. The Autoglym snow foam bottle, after trying many different ones, it's the one I've really settled into now. And I've got to say, it's very robust, it's easy to adjust, it's got good clear markings for mixing on it, and very good to use even on a cold winter's day. So that's the snow foam, is Ultimate Snow Foam. The foamer is the Autoglym bottle. If I'm just washing the car in between, just very quickly, just giving it a quick hand wash, I tend to use Meguiar's wash and wax. That's their ultimate wash and wax there in the yellow bottle. And that gives a lovely nice foam. It feels very well lubricated, and if I haven't had the chance to snow foam beforehand, then it gives me a little bit of peace of mind. I always use one of these wash mitts here. This is Autoglym's own wash mitt there. Holds a nice amount of water, always feels really good and wet, slippy when it goes on. Dries up nice and quickly as well, doesn't go hard after it's been left out to dry. And I change these probably every 6 months. Well, when I say I change it, I substitute it. It goes on to cleaning the sills and maybe under the wheel arches, that kind of thing, and then I use a new one for working on the bodywork. Now, talking about the bodywork here, what I've been using for many years now is Swisswax. I do use their car wash, their car bath, which is very good, and if I'm going away anywhere, I tend to take a bottle of that with me and pop it in the car. I use their cleaning fluid prior to waxing the car, and I've always used, for certainly well over 20 years, Swisswax wax, and the one I use and have been using since the beginning is best of show. It isn't the cheapest, but by goodness, it really does last. It hangs in there. I'll get 3 or 4 months out of that before I have to polish it again. I actually enjoy polishing my car. I find it quite zen, quite therapeutic. So even with a number of cars to look after, the shine hasn't gone off from me, and certainly the Swisswax lasts really well, easy to use, no dust, no powder, polishes off beautifully, and wow, it really does leave a great shine. People always commenting on that. More everyday products here. My go-to brand has been, and probably one of the originals I would say, is Autoglym, and I use their tire gel on the tires, tire remover for getting those spots off. The Ultra Deep Shine Wax is great, it's really good, and I tend to use that on the bumpers and plastics and lower down on the car. Talking of plastics, down here, a product that is absolutely fabulous. This is Worth, and it's their plastic colorant. So if you've got black plastics and they're looking a bit sorry for themselves and not as black as they used to be, then that's a great product there. I mean, that really is fantastic. Just don't get it on your hands. It will be there for months. Definitely wear gloves. I always think glass is a very important part of the car. And here we have my go-to products anyway, are Rain-X. I use everything that they do. I use their screen wash. I use their treatment for the glass. I use their cleaner. But I have to say that, I've been using a company called Angel Wax, and they do a product called Vision. And as a glass cleaner, really superb. It's absolutely fantastic. And honestly, it shows bugs no mercy. And if you've got any difficult marks on your windows, I would say Angel Wax Vision, fantastic, really something else. The product beside it here is something I use for cleaning the air vents on the car. Just give them a quick anti-bac spray. That comes from Euro Car Parts, I'm pretty sure. company called Normfest. What a weird name, but anyway, Norm, good job, well done. Moving over onto the other side here, not a lot of chrome on tend to typically have Porsche, so there's not a lot of chrome on a modern Porsche, but any chrome there is, exhaust tips, that kind of ice, Solvol, you just can't beat it. It's just the original and the best. I've tried so many others, none of them are any better. There's a lot more expensive, but I would say Solvol for your chrome. Use Meguiar's Plastic X for plastics, just to bring them up, and use the Koch Chemie plastic treatment there to keep the black plastics looking black. Wherever I can, I try and avoid rubbing the car to dry it, so I use a big boy blower. They're not expensive, but my goodness, they're great. And I tell you what, it's in the winter, and particularly if you've got a cold winter, say, then save yourself a lot of rubbing. Get yourself one of these, blow all the water off, and maybe at the tail end of it, you might need to give things just a little wipe over, and that's where you might want to use something like this. This is one of these big jumbo drying towels. This is the Easy H20. Fantastic, my goodness. It holds so much water. One of these does a whole car easy, no problem at all. So there we are, that's all the products that I use typically. Not quite on a daily basis, but certainly every other day, every third day, that kind of thing. And that's what keeps my cars looking good. So the next time somebody asks me, I can say, go to YouTube, have a look at this video, and there we are. All the answers are there. Thanks for looking in. Hope you enjoyed it.